Good morning, players. I am Sean, and today with me, I actually have on the line here, coming to you from his apartment, the good old Henry. Henry, say hi.
Hi, Sean. Good morning. Yeah, we may be separated by I don't actually even know if we're a dozen kilometers away, but we're certainly a few kilometers away from each other. But it feels like I'm sitting right beside you, trying not to bang on the table.
I think you're actually right next to me. Oh, there's a little bit of sound jumping in there. I think we're actually really close to each other because I know your local grocery store is one that I frequent. Because yours is open really late. Mine is one of those tiny little local ones that is open for a very short span of hours.
Not open 24 hours anymore, of course, due to the new restrictions. So I have to time it a little differently. My 3 a.m. Grocery shopping trips have seen a drastic decrease. So we have to adjust, just like us all. We all have to make adjustments, but I am happy to be here.
Did you actually get groceries at 3 a.m.? Is that like a normal thing?
No, it's not normal. Okay. But when we were first moving in, it was great because when we were missing everything, I could just pop on over and there was nobody there except, some of the workers there. So it was very handy when I needed it.
Right. And it was just like obviously pretty quiet.
Very quiet, which is just how I like it because I take forever at the grocery store. I don't know where anything is. So these last couple of months have been a little bit more pressure oriented. I feel like they're more infiltration missions, but I am getting better at it.
Yeah, you get in, get your stuff, get out.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, no dilly-dallying for me.
So we'll hang on for a few more minutes, we'll let a couple more stragglers come in, and then we'll start. Today with this one, we're actually just going to do a pretty casual one. It's just me and Henry are basically going to chat, and we're going to play some games. Specifically, we're going to get into the Battle Royale game, and I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I was telling Henry, or at least started telling Henry off stream, I've really upped my coffee game recently. So I now have like a hand grinder. And so I hand grind all my own beans.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so I like weigh everything. So everything's weighed out. The water's weighed out. Everything's measured and weighed, hand grinder. And then I have like this fancy drip pouring coffee thing because I can't function without coffee, and being at home.
And Sean, when you've made your cup of coffee, do you then say, coffee ready for Sean?
I actually screw up my own name and I write my name wrong on the cup. Just to feel regular, feel the regular routine. Instead of Sean.
Coffee will keep you regular, that's for sure.
Double meaning, I see that. All right. I think we should jump into maybe start getting into game. Actually, let me just jump over to this.
Sure.
Gosh.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah. So we're going to jump into a game.
Okay, great.
Because when we're in this game, it's going to start in a minute. So we have time to jump over. So I'm actually going to jump into here and join. Let's try and catch people up here. So the Battle Royale, we've recently brought back Slugfest. Slugfest is the Battle Royale mode where you can use your stamina to get into the game. And then depending on how much stamina you've put in, you gain out a higher exponential amount of experience. I'm going to jump in this one because it's going to start in 34 seconds.
I'm in that one too, Sean.
Wonderful.
Watch out for me.
I actually jumped into the chat as well and told players. So I expect we're going to have a couple players in here as well. So this might be one of the harder ones. So, be on your guard. Because the players are pretty good, and even while I believe I'm the best in the office, I don't know how good I am compared to all the players. Because the last couple times I've jumped into matches with players, I didn't get quite as far as I thought I would, which is unfortunate.
Your hubris held you back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're starting, Sean. We're starting.
Yeah, here it goes. Okay.
Man, Sean, I can't get over how great the game looks on mobile. If players haven't checked it out, like if they play on desktop, I think they should definitely try it out on mobile. It's very cool looking.
Yeah, I'm currently more of a fan of the mobile version of the Battle Royale mode because the buttons just being bigger, just being tappable makes it so much easier. Okay, I'm just going to throw out some tips as I play. Just to make things easy, because I know Henry.
Maybe I can pick up.
I was gonna say I know you struggle a little bit.
I need help.
Okay, so first tip is always start with attacking the first mobster you see, mobster 0. Another tip is don't spread your attacks out too much. What I do is I try and find the skulls on the map, or on the map, and I try and take them out. Because the skulls mean someone's hit you recently within the last, I think it's 15 seconds or something. So you're basically hitting back someone who's already attacking you.
Sean, sorry, I just ran away. I almost died.
That
was exciting.
I might have been attacking you there.
I'm dead. I placed 45th in this match. Sean, I could not even last 10 seconds. Is how bad I am at Battle Royale, but I'm going to keep watching.
You'll get better. So one thing that I kind of do, and this is kind of a cheeky thing, everyone starts the match with 5 heals. So for Mobster 0, who's my first victim, I'm trying to count how many heals he's used, with keeping in knowledge that I've jumped away, and he also could have possibly picked up health packs while attacking other people. That was really close. I almost died. That was very close. So I always just try and pick on Mobster 0, because that guy, everyone else around is also in my sights. Sorry, 2 seconds. There's 3 in a row. Beauty. Okay, Mobster 0 I think has 2 more heals, so he's getting low, unless he's picks them up, which is very likely. He's running away. So he's running away. Typically, people run when they're in trouble. So as soon as he comes back up, it's done. There's Mobster 0 down to Mobster 2. Rinse, repeat this process.
Sean, you've taken out Mobster 0. How do you feel?
I feel really good. That guy was zero.
You've had a cup of coffee, and you've had a Battle Royale victory here.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's a little unfortunate for everybody else because I'm jazzed up on my coffee. I'm ready to go. Mobster 2, I haven't been counting his heals. I'm gonna guess he has about 2 left, unless he's been very lucky, which could be the case. Mobster 6, someone else got him.
It's such a dynamic feature. It's so different compared to every other one we have, like Syndicate Wars or Raids or something like that we're seeing a huge amount of interest in it from a variety of players. And I think that's what's the best part about it. And they can play almost any time, which is another awesome thing. They don't have to wait for a specific schedule. So that's what I like about it.
Yeah, you can always jump into it. You can always find a match. So if you have a few minutes, look, I don't know if anyone's watching how great I'm doing, but my goodness.
Yeah, you're down to the final 11.
4, 5, 6. It's 6 in a row. And they're all the ones I wanted.
Your insatiable killing rampage can't be stopped.
My prowess knows no match. Okay, so Mobster 9. So I'm at the point where I have no idea how much everybody else has, which is fine, right? You don't necessarily need to. So what I do here is to not create enemies while we're getting down to the final few. Because remember, if you attack someone, it throws a skull on them, right? So instead of doing that, I'm actually going to attack the loot pinata. Because loot pinata is going to give me a bunch of med packs and other games.
Yeah, this is actually the second loot pinata in this match that's going to go down here. That's great.
Yeah. So players are a lot more aware of how good the loot pinatas can be.
And I think we made some adjustments too, because I think the first iteration of Battle Royale, the loot pinata was basically made of adamantium because no one could take it down.
Yeah, they're really beefy, really hard to take out.
Definitely.
So I got a loot pinata crate, which is something that I can take outside of the game. It's a crate for me after the game. Yeah, that's what happens when you get loot pinata. I also got a good item. I got a Mach 3 armor. I also, if anyone keeping track, I haven't ran yet. And so what I'm doing is I'm saving the run for when we get down to the last 3. And if I look at my run, I have a Mach 3, like the best version you can get of a vehicle. And I'm saving that for the last 3 because what I want when it gets down to the last 3, I want the other 2 players I'm against to attack each other, and I want to be out of that fight and let them just beat up on each other, right?
Sean, are you concerned that you're giving away your secret sauce? Now everybody's going to be as good as you? Because of course everybody's watching this live stream.
All it does is it allows me to improve. If I have better opponents, I get better. And yeah, some other things about Battle Royale. One of the great things about it is everyone's stats are equalized, right? So everyone coming in here it's all even. And so my build outside of Battle Royale is very defense focused, which would not do well. I guess it'd pretty good to be hard to kill in this mode. As you can see, my Mach 3 gas mask is actually out. I got to replace that really quick because I don't want to get beaten up on. I'm trying to take out Mobster 9. Mobster 9 has been healing for so long. They got to be running out of heals soon. That's the hope, anyways. But they may
Mobster
not.
9, Mobster 14 looks like they're going down soon. Oh, we just healed. Okay, it's awesome watching this in real life. It's like watching someone's heart rate monitor go down. There's another one down. All right.
Okay, so these are the
down
last
to the
two.
Final 3.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my vitality is up high, and I'm actually going to run really quick here. So I'm going to force
Sean,
these two to fight.
No pressure here, but if you win the Battle Royale when we Battle Royale live stream, I'm going to be extremely impressed.
Are you? Because there's only one guy left.
There's only one guy left. It's mono a mono.
Mobster 41. Mobster 41.
Or it could be
and me.
mono a womano. We don't know who's on the other end.
This is true. Either way, they're my sworn enemy, and they got to go down.
Oh, it's close. It's close.
It depends. This is down to heal packs. Who managed better, right?
Who does have the most heal packs?
I have 2, which is not a great number. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, this is looking good for you. Oh, no, they healed 2.
They have really beefy armor. Oh, goodness. You can tell. So you can see the damage I'm doing. 8s, 9s, 14s. That's because their armor is so high. Oh, better.
They've probably got a Mach 3. Speaking of Mach,
oh, no, I'm in trouble, Henry.
I'm growing a quarantine beard, so the next time you see me on camera, you may not recognize me.
Oh, no.
I know, it's awful news. Oh, you mean about the game?
About the game. Yeah, here's my defeat.
Oh, no, it's going to be so close. It's going to be really close.
God, it's over. They had another heal pack. Oh,
wow.
Man.
Sean, that is very impressive. Have you made it to second place? That's pretty good.
Oh, man.
Outstanding. That was very exciting.
That was a fun game, but I feel defeated, and rightfully so. You know what? Props to Mobster 41. You can actually also, after the fact, see who was in the match. So you can see who beat you and congratulate them, or give them a punch in the game. Give them a little.
It appears to be Blondie defeated you, and we have Silvio in second, and Rico Lucky Sausages Kappa the third.
Classic that it was Blondie.
And if you manage to scroll all the way down to 45th, you can see Hank Sly down at the bottom there,
right at the bottom,
with 0 kills. But I want to say that maybe the reason I was so bad is I was so focused on highlighting how great Battle Royale is that I didn't have a chance to be any better than I usually am, which is not very good.
So I'm going to talk about a few little tips that I was trying to do there. Obviously, I didn't win because Blondie was in there. Blondie was quite good.
Blondie was good.
Congrats, Blondie, if you're in the chat right now. That was a good one. How many more heal packs? I'd love to know how many more heal packs they were holding on to, because if it was like 1, then okay, I could have managed my Mach 3s better, because I didn't. So what I did is, when I was attacking the loot pinata, I made the mistake of using my Mach 3 attack item on that loot pinata. I shouldn't have been doing that, because the loot pinata, any damage will do. It doesn't have the armor like a player does. And saving that Mach 3, typically what I normally do, but it's been difficult chatting, is I save my Mach 3s for when someone's low. I equip a Mach 3, take a couple hits on that person, and then if they heal up, I swap out of the item, because I want to keep it as long as I can and use it for those kill hits, right? Pretty difficult to do, pretty difficult to get, be aware of remembering to do that, with also healing and stuff. But once you do it enough, you get better and better at it. So that's typically what I do. That's something I didn't do. What else did I screw up on? Oh, I was wearing my Mach 3 armor during, I think it was in the top 10. I should have taken that off and held it for the last couple rounds.
Oh,
but I didn't.
Sean, you were really diving in here. These are really good tips, players. I hope you're paying attention.
Oh yeah, I have played this game since we were developing it. I played so much of the game in all of its iterations. So I've been able to kind of just understand a lot of the different strategies.
I can't wait for us to do a live stream with something that I'm really good at, and I'm looking forward to our putting on the sunscreen on all months of the year live stream. And I'm really going to be good at that.
I'm seeing some comments here on the live stream, and I want to address them and chat about them. So one is, so you put 2,000 stamina to enter. You can. So you have an option to put up to 2,000. And Chris, if you're watching right now, what happens here is, as I adjust how much stamina I'm putting in, the payout experience changes. So the better you do, the more of an experience payout you get, and that's based on how much stamina you're in. So what we recommend is that, if players are kind of newer at Battle Royale, put in a little less, right? Give it a couple tries. But once you're confident you can get into that top 10, that top 5 bracket, then that's when you start wanting to be like, okay, I'm going to risk it big. I just automatically throw in 2000 because I've played a lot of games, and maybe I should have started this stream with less to illustrate. But yeah, so the XP you get that you'll see is based if you get first, but you still get quite a bit if you're in second, third, fourth, fifth. I believe the top 10 is who gets all the kind of like the key rewards. So the goal, your first goal when you're jumping in Battle Royale is, I got to get in top 10. And then when you're in top 10, you're like, okay, now I got to get into the top 5 and then top 3, and then I got to win it. And what you're doing to get into those things kind of changes. Because like, for an example is when you're in top 5, you maybe want to start saving those Mach 3 armors for that final fight. You maybe want to be saving the Mach 3 weapons, and you maybe want to save your run for that final fight. It's obviously, it doesn't always work out that way, because if people start beating on you, then you're in trouble. And that's why I always suggest, like, the way I play is I try to avoid creating too many enemies by attacking all these people. So instead, if I see a skull, that's who I attack, because that person hit me. So it's not going to generate, a new enemy, right? So
turnabout's only fair play.
Exactly. Yeah. They started it, other than Mobster Zero. Mobster Zero, I apologize. Every round, I always attack Mobster Zero.
And we should mention that everyone, you're not able to team up with others because everyone's mobster list is actually generated differently. So my Mobster Zero is actually going to be a different player than your Mobster Zero.
Excellent point. Yeah. So it prevents that. It prevents that ability of being like, hey, I'm Mobster 2. Let's go get Mobster Zero.
Let's team up on Mobster Zero, but Mobster Zero could be you.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know.
Maybe you were Mobster Zero. Maybe that's what.
Yeah, we wanted to avoid. We really wanted to make this a really individual feature based effort. So no teaming up, no ganging up on others. It's just you and 49 other angry Battle Royale hungry mobsters. Yeah,
and you're, as we mentioned earlier, all your stats and items are equalized, so everyone's the same going into the battle. So it bridges that gap for newer players, more experienced players. However, more experienced players do have a lot more experience with the game, so they might be around the block a bit more. They might know what's going on.
I hear you.
Yeah, so that's, Battle Royale is probably one of my favorite events. I'm just going to rejoin. The next match is in 3 minutes. What time are we at?
We're at 9:22 now. I'm actually in a match. I decided to hop in. I decided to hip hop myself into another match.
I was busy chatting about all my deep strategies.
I'm now learning hip hop. Well, I got to say, Sean, your strategies seem to be working out pretty well, because I'm in 11th place right now. This is going really well.
I should do a stream where I take in complete newbies who've never played the game and just try and coach them through it. Just walk them through.
Except in my place, I've played the game many times and still don't know how to do well. So your tips have been very useful.
My in the office, there's a little rivalry between me and Grace, because Grace thinks she's better at Battle Royale than me, but as I've demonstrated today, she's
and Grace isn't on the live stream, so she can't defend herself right now.
No way to say that she is. Yeah, that's Battle Royale. Gosh, did we miss any rules? I don't think we did. You can get, so if you win, you get items. So the winner gets an item you can't get anywhere else. And then during the match, you have a chance to get these Battle Royale loot crates. You could also get them from loot pinatas, as I did in the game. Obviously, those are a bit more competitive. Everyone's trying to get those, so those can be a little tough. Part of the strategy with loot pinatas is when a loot pinata is out and you see the health going down, people are attacking it. And especially if you have a lower number of people in the match, that means you can freely hit people, And what I like to do sometimes, if I'm full of items, right? If I have a bunch of Mach 3s and Mach 2s and I'm feeling good, I'll actually wait till the loot pinata is low and I'll start attacking other people who are low, because I'm hoping they're distracted trying to get the loot pinata. And it's a super dirty move, I think. It's not because they're like, I'm hoping they're not paying attention. But yeah, that's just another trick you can use for the battle.
All right, Sean, I've joined the next match. I'm gonna hopefully show you what you've taught me.
Okay.
I can't really show you because I'm not on the screen, but I will verbally report back to you.
No, that's good. That's good. The start of the match is always a bit dicey, because obviously there's just like 50 enemies, or 49, I guess. You're number 50. It's 49 enemies coming at you, so you don't really know. You're like, okay, how's this going to play out? And I've had matches where I've started and it felt like I was Mobster Zero for many people, and it was just the random luck of the draw, which I don't think actually happens. I think everyone's shuffled in a way that only one person, that everyone's Mobster Zero for one other person, right? It's not like you could be Mobster Zero for 5 people. So likely what happened is people just clicked around and found me. And
one thing we should mention also, Sean, that if you click on my rewards, it'll give you a full breakdown of what the payouts are from first place to 50th place, in case players are curious. I think you may have mentioned that, but I wanted to reiterate that.
I did mention it, but I actually didn't show the payouts. And so we have this great feature on the mobile app is now if you've joined one, it tells you when it's about to begin. So no matter if you can join and go do something else, and then you hit the join now button because it's told me the match is starting.
We're talking about so many things. I just want to make sure that players really get a good idea of what they can expect on the breakdown to see if it's worth their while. And I think it is.
Yeah, well, I leveled up from doing that, and it's pretty typical if you get into the top, I think it's top 3, you might be getting a level. Obviously, depending. If you're really high level, I don't know if you do. You might actually get a level no matter. Oh my goodness, I'm not paying attention. I almost died.
No, that's good. That's good. No, keep not paying attention, Sean. This is very good. I already have a Mark II spear.
So I don't know if anyone's watching. This is one of those matches where I think I'm just Mobster Zero for a lot of people. Like I'm just getting beaten up so hard here.
What have you done?
I don't want to be Mobster Zero anymore.
I want to be Monster 49.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one finds me.
Yeah. So if I'm looking on the field and I look at the skulls, I have 5 skulls. That means 5 different people have been attacking me.
I have 4 skulls. This is not great.
Yeah. So right now, if I was you, I'd jump around and try and attack those skulls to try and mitigate some of the new skulls that you would create. Which
I've got a Mark II steed, so I'm doing my usual strategy of fighting in real life, which is running away.
That's the move.
Man, this really gets your heart rate going here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I've got to be up top for some people. This is rough. This is a rough round for Sean. I have one med pack left.
Me too.
And it's going down. Oh, I just got one. Oof.
No second place for you this match, hey?
Don't count me out yet. There's 30 people left.
All right.
One of them being you. So I think I can get ahead of you. My goal is to beat you.
They're definitely going to get 29th.
Are you going down?
Oh yeah, the ship's going down. Oh, I died. I placed 29th in the match.
You might have been my Mobster 1 or my Mobster 0.
Which is an improvement over 45th. So I attribute that to your training.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm on 25. So we're trying to get 24. My goal is to get top 10, and then I'll feel happy. But I'm out of med packs, so I'm now just looking for people to hunt. Oh, that one did load. Oh, there we go. He healed. Last moment. Mobster 3 is beating me up. Goodness, I am in trouble. Anyone watching this stream, this is going to be a quick defeat. Although I say that, and now I'm 18. So,
To me, though, Sean, that means that people are watching the live stream, taking your teachings to heart, and then using it against you.
Yeah, using it against me.
Yeah. So really, you've made your own bed.
I think I have 6 people attacking me now. 7, 8, 9. Oh gosh, there's 10 people attacking me. This is rough. Oh,
jeez. Such is the beast of Battle Royale.
Henry, I'm 13. If I can get top 10, I'll feel happy. This is a success,
Sean, we're having so much fun. I'm happy regardless.
But I want to win. No, I'm just kidding. But I do. I love winning.
I'm very impressed you're able to speak and play at the same time. Really, anytime I try and do anything like this, it highlights how impressive some of the streamers are out there that can play extremely complex games and talk to people at the same time.
I made it to top 10. And I just need it was just barely. Made a top 10, I feel good. That's good.
Hey, no shame there. Are you out?
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I was a moment away from top 10. keep watching.
Well, don't feel too badly, Sean. I mean, the goal of the live stream was to highlight the features and how much fun the feature is, and hopefully remove any confusion or answer any questions that players had. It's not the Sean is the best at Battle Royale live stream, though.
But we could have one.
We could have one like that. We could have the something to help you out. I don't know what would make you even better at the game that you already are, but that's kind of the way the game goes. If 6 or 7 people gang up on you, it might just not be your day.
It just drops down. Yeah. So after the match, just to wrap up. So after a match, once you get knocked out, you can actually watch the match if you feel so inclined. If you're playing with other friends, you may want to be like, oh, I'll watch it play out, see who, and try and figure out who my buddy is. So when I'm rewatching the match, if you look here on it's my dead screen, I guess during my attack, right before I died, I got a med pack. So I could have used it. I could have held on there, but I wasn't paying too much attention. And so right now the game has 3 people left, and no one's attacking the loot pinata, which is kind of the move to do when you're down to 2 people. Whoever, you can't attack the loot pinata, so it's down to Mobster 23 and 30, and it looks like 23 is in trouble. I'm calling it now. 30 is going to win. That's my bet. And yeah, so this is one of the best ways that I found to level, because you can put in so much experience and get such an exponential reward of experience out if you make it to the higher ranks, right? So it's a bit of a you can level really well through this if you're willing to fight it out in Battle Royale. I'm actually going to leave this match because no, I kind of want to watch. I'm going to play it out. I feel it'll be an unsatisfactory end if I don't watch who takes the prize home. But yeah, so this is the feature. This is a feature we worked on for a long time. It's gone through many iterations. It likely will still continue to have tweaks and updates and different modes, and we've talked about a lot of things for it. So something we always ask players is if you have feedback, if there's something about it. Oh, Mobster 31. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Mobster 31. I knew it. I could just tell. I could just sense Mobster 30 had it. So I'm going to leave this match. I'm going to quickly look at the rewards. You're still getting quite a pretty penny if you put in the maximum 2,000 stamina like I did, which obviously not everybody will or has the stamina for.
Sure.
But yeah, you get quite a bit. Like if I'm just looking through the list, yeah, top 10 is where you want to be though. That's where you get the big experience drops. Number 1, obviously, if you can make it. Bumblebee, 7 kills. Monster on the field. Yeah, so that's Battle Royale. I think we've covered most of it. And I gotta say, this was a nice chat and a nice couple games with my coffee.
Sean, I'm really impressed both with your teaching acumen and your disturbingly good skills at murdering other people online. So we're gonna have to have a talk about that when we're back in the office.
Thank you. One day we should do our admin blitz, and I can show how much I beat up players. The only concern with that is sometimes players might not want their names on chat, so I don't want to be jumping in there, beating them up, and then throwing their names on. So
yeah, you're kind of kicking them while they're down.
Yeah,
we'll have to work something out there. But yeah, no, it's been great. We see a lot of people here joining us on the live stream. Thank you very much. And Sean, you mentioned earlier where can players reach out to us if they have any questions?
Oh, they should email us. So, well, you can reach out in game. So first and foremost, you can reach out in game by going over to the More tab on the mobile app, and then there's a way to basically reach out to us. Here, let me just go to it. And go help. And in here, there's a bunch of basically FAQs to answer all your questions. You can also reach out to us by sending us an email, and you can also reach out to us directly through the app by going to the bottom, and you can copy your player ID, and then you can send us a message through the game.
Outstanding. And we hope to hear from you, players, even if you have questions outside Battle Royale. If you want to question what kind of coffee Sean is drinking, or why Henry is so witty and charming, I mean, we'll try and answer, but we're only human. We'll do the best we can. But if you do have any other questions about Battle Royale or any other aspect of the game, please don't hesitate to reach out. Sean Moen and myself will be glad to help you through and answer any questions you may have about the game.
Yeah, and I think for the next one, I should have maybe a little box with a head that says "on the phone right now with Henry." Just have that right where my hand is, something like that. I'll doll that up for the next time.
Absolutely, that sounds great, buddy.
But that's it, players. Thanks everybody for watching. Anybody who had questions, I believe I answered kind of the main questions that were being thrown out in the live stream. But fire some feedback or chat with us in game when you get there. Take care.